Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Jared with 6O Bros. Doing an update. I want to actually talk about some of the parts that are going on the truck. We've talked a lot about the truck, a lot about it's happening, it's going to happen, waiting on parts. Well guys, most of this nonsense in here is parts that are going on the truck here soon. So this box, gaskets, exhaust manifold gaskets, exhaust manifolds, for BD exhaust manifolds, Kill Devil diesel. Those two big boxes are cylinder heads. Over here, push rods, lifters, Colt Cam Stage 2, fog lights, Raptor grill. I'm very excited for that. Fickum harness here. This is a new Fickum harness. This is going to go with all this stuff in the truck. Glow plug module. Maybe I'll do an install of that before it goes over there. That box is all turbo upgrade stuff. So now I have not stopped purchasing nonsense there. I have a Mijimoto radiator coming. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about it. I do know Mijimoto makes some good quality stuff. And I tried looking up. A lot of the people on at least Amazon reviews had good things to say about the Mijimoto radiator. So I'm going to give it a whirl. Lifetime warranty. They definitely make quality stuff as far as their workmanship and materials used. So I'm going to give them a whirl for the truck. Hopefully that turns out well. I don't see why not, and from what I hear, I've only heard good things about their customer service, so I am not expecting any issues with there. So there's a Mijimoto alternator coming in. I've also referenced several times about a different coolant reroute kit, and one second. I believe I was just talking about how I ordered a Mijimoto radiator, which, by the way, guys, go on eBay, go on Amazon. You can get them really cheap if you're looking for them, like $350 something, $358, something like that. So check them out if you're looking for them while there's a deal. I don't know why every now and then these radiators and their intercoolers pop up at like crazy deals sometimes. So check them out now while you guys can. Hope that helps some people out. Okay, guys, we're on take 3 because my GoPro's being goofy. It keeps cutting off the... Anyway, so I got in touch with the guys over at Absolute Performance, and I remember a few years ago they were on the forums. I'm sure they still are in some aspect, but they were talking about coolant reroute kit. And at the time, I didn't understand why anybody would want this, and they were claiming lower temps. I have some videos up kind of looking at the O-Dog Diesel Performance intake that has the whole cooling system gutted. It's not in there. Their coolant passage, I should say, it's not in there in their casting. So I have a freeze plug in my front cover. So since I have a freeze plug in my front cover, coolant obviously can't go there. There's no passage in the intake manifold, so therefore coolant's never getting in my front cover that way. So what I did for a quick fix, and this is actually the cheaper way that, and the guy over at O-Dog, I believe his name's Oliver, if I'm not mistaken, recommends putting it through your heater hose. My only real problem with that is when I'm in summertime, I like my AC on full blast. I like to be cold in my truck. And there's a little vacuum line that blocks coolant, kind of goofs with that a little bit. So rerouting it a different way would eliminate that. And the other thing is you have a lot of hot exhaust stuff back there you need to avoid as well. So the Absolute Performance kit, what it does is it has a port sticking straight up. So you take the stock one off, put this new one on. It has a port shooting straight up. There's a hose that comes over and kind of goes over by your turbo, goes down by your Fickum, and connects to the hose underneath your degas bottle. I do want to give a big shout out to Absolute Performance for helping me with this. they were kind enough to help out with that part, and I really can't say thank you enough to them for doing that. This build is obviously fairly extensive and pricey, and that gesture of theirs was very much appreciated. So I hope they I hope they get a chance to check this out. Let them know that I am very appreciative of what they're doing for me. They obviously did not have to, but I was very thrilled when I contacted them, and they were going to help me out with that. So big shout out to them. Check them out, guys, especially if you're looking for a coolant reroute kit. Just so you guys are aware how extensive this is going, most people when they get head studs done do update push rods. Don't normally just have their heads redone, rebuilt, and there's some really great rebuilders out there that do great stuff and fix some of the shortcomings of the stock head. I chose to go with 2 new ones from a company that is geared towards the most reliable head out there. So that's really what my goal was. That's why I chose to go with new ones. So just to give you guys some price figures on that, looking around $3,500, $3,800 for a head stud job. That's where they lift the cab. They do it right there. You might get a little pricier if you start looking at the low pressure oil pump and the water pump if you have a shop that says, hey, while we're in here, they're good parts to replace. If you throw in doing a camshaft, still using your stock heads, but you want to do a camshaft, you're probably looking in the ballpark of $4,500, give or take. And again, that's not even including the price. I'd say to include the price of the camshaft, probably look around $5,000. Obviously, you guys can all do the math. We're going a little bit over that. For where you're doing, by the way, if you do a camshaft, do lifters. You can get stock lifters for like $250 online. Kill Devil Diesel has them. Trying to think who else. Kill Devil Diesel. If you're doing a cam, get a Colt cam from them. They have a cam lifter combo for about $1,000. I think exactly $1,000, something like that. So check them out definitely. Can't say enough good things about them. But you're going to have probably $400, $500 in labor on top of that. So figure about $5,000 if you're going to go that route. Again, that's with your stock heads. So you guys can add $2,300 to get Kill Devil Diesel's O-ringed heads in there. BD manifolds are coming up. The garage, an absolute mess with parts for the truck. And I just wanted to show you guys really what's going in, how in-depth this is. My personal opinion, if you're going to do heads and you have a higher mileage truck, really look at going all in. Look at the failure points of a 6.0. Look at what causes things to go bad. It has a heavy emissions geared camshaft in there. What I mean by that is it's not the most efficient camshaft. It's kind of brutal on lifters. So if you're going to go all in, get a camshaft that's going to, 1, increase your performance, and 2, help to extend lifter life. While you're in there, do lifters. It's cheap insurance, guys. While they're looking at the front cover, do a water pump. When I have mine apart, I'm going to talk to him, see if he can throw some of these parts to the side and kind of show you what a 170,000 plus mile water pump looks like, oil pump, low pressure oil pump looks like, and give you guys some insight on it. I plan on showing you how much beefier the BD manifolds are for the truck. But while you're in there, guys, really look at things that it's much easier and cheaper to do then. Josh and I do a lot of our own work on these trucks, and I gotta be honest, I have zero want to do a low pressure oil pump. I have zero want to do a water pump. Sure, they don't look terrible. It doesn't look like it's fun to get to either. So just consider that, guys. If you're spending the money to have a professional do some of these things, here's one thing: I can't warranty my own work. It all comes out of my pocket. You do something like this, your shop's going to give you a warranty provided you're using all parts they approve. I know with DNA I used a lot of aftermarket stuff here. Now the manifolds he agrees with, he looked into the heads, He feels confident with the heads. He knows about the camshaft, the lifters. He knows I wasn't cheaping out on anything or using crap parts. So, but if you are using a shop that's going to okay with bringing parts and you're looking at a warranty, make sure you're using parts they're okay with. Man, this video is going to take me forever to put up because I have so much editing of nonsense that's come out of my mouth during this. So, really, guys, again, just I wanted to give you an update, let you know where the build's going. Let you see there are plenty of parts here. I'm getting a new serpentine belt put on, because it all has to come off. So why not put a new one on? All upper lower radiator hoses under the degas bottle. I forget what hose that's called. And heater core hoses, they're all getting replaced. Changing my coolant filter at the same time. So anyway, guys, as you watch this, if you see something I've forgotten in this, please let me know, because I do not want to. Some of this stuff, I would do the coolant reroute myself and replace the heater hoses, but he's going to already have that out, so have at it. But just kind of look at what we're doing. If you think I'm missing something, guys, let me know. I do need to also get another injector, because that's kind of what led me to realize this was going on in the first place, is a bad injector. But it is, it's definitely a big project. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. Just to give you guys some insight, after all this is done, we're not jumping right to bigger injectors. We're not jumping right to my bigger turbo that I'm going to build. And we're not jumping right into a whole lot of anything. Performance-wise, we're going to start with the fuel system to support the bigger injectors I want to eventually go with. So stay tuned for that. And probably after the first 500 miles, it'll take me probably about 2 weeks to drive that, if that, because I'm going to want to drive everywhere. But after I hit 500 miles, I'm planning on finding a dyno date for this truck. We're going to dyno 3 different tunes on the truck. A modified stock to show what the airflow performance upgrades have done, which I also will have a future video comparing those same 3 tunes with an aftermarket intercooler for the truck. So stay tuned for that. I plan on being able to really document whether the intercooler has had a positive or a non-existent performance upgrade for the truck. So anyway, guys, again, truck goes in 22nd of this month. I'll be dropping it off early to sit down, talk with him, go over everything, finalize what's getting done. And I plan on giving you at least every few days going up, taking a look at the truck, letting you guys see the update. I've seen a lot of picture threads about these builds. I'm yet to see anything done in video on a 6-liter getting, well, I shouldn't say not that there aren't videos on 6 liters getting heads done, but a true project build like this, where this is, somebody really is into this truck and wants to get it done upright. Typically it's, there's a few great YouTube mechanics out there that are doing cool videos. So I plan on I want to take you guys along with this, especially we have some really loyal fans out there that are just awesome, supporting the channel, supporting this build, or getting just as excited about it as I am, and Josh is excited too. I think it's going to be really cool. I think a lot of people are going to be into it. I am going to try to post some of this up on the forums. Powerstroke.org is the forum I typically go on. I don't think I have any other memberships, but just to take you guys along with the build, let you see where it is. Tour the shop up there. If you are local or you know somebody in the area that's looking for truck work, I want to give back to DNA. I think they're going to be an awesome shop. The owner's really cool. I've talked to him at length about this, and I'm hopeful that some of you local guys, if we have any that are following us, or as we grow, I hope some of you local guys go check him out. I'll put his shop info in the description below. So anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the like button down below. Leave us a comment. All those things really help us. The truck goes in again. The 22nd is its shop date. And don't forget, guys, when we hit 500 subscribers, we are doing a small giveaway. And it'll be something that anybody can use as we get closer to that giveaway. We will release more details on what's actually being given away. So anyway, guys, as always, have a great day.